bring to the Iraqi people food and medicines and supplies and freedom.
When we were first starting the reconstruction, there were 500 ways to do it wrong and 2 or 3 ways to do it right.
Hard to imagine.
What we didn't understand is that we were going to go through all 500. It was completely unstructured. There truly were no plans.
There are volumes on how we should do this. And almost none of this was integrated into the Pentagon's thinking.
The Secretary's frustration grew as we watched our careful planning essentially discarded.
There wasn't enough time, but maybe for the next war.
The Americans were not acting as the police. They didn't know the streets of Baghdad. They didn't speak the language. They didn't have intelligence. It was a free-for-all.
There was absolute lawlessness.
Not once was martial law declared.
We're in a transition period.
Stuff happens.
Generals and commanders were coming back with entire divisions saying, here are my people.
There's the announcement the Iraqi army has been disbanded. I was floored.
You had huge ammunition dumps that weren't guarded.
I'm standing there watching these insurgents pull out rockets and mortars and bombs. And the U.S. say to you, we just don't have enough people. I couldn't believe it. It wasn't the right answer.
We never had a single armored company while we were in Iraq.
Why don't we have those resources? You go to war with the army you have.
We don't have enough troops.
They'll be back there for their 5th, 6th, and 7th tours of duty.
Last contract I ever signed with the government.
We produced the first national estimate on the state of the insurgency. The president called it guesswork. The president hadn't read it.
Life could be lousy, life could be okay, life could be better.
If democracy cannot provide for the Iraqi people, people will say, to hell with democracy, we need strong men.
I just can't hold my peace any longer.
Are you telling me that's the best America can do?